Hello, good evening. My name is Blanca Cárdenas, and this is my final speech. I'm a student of Model 11. Thank you. Hello, good evening. Welcome to my program. Today we're going to talk about different kind of superstition that we like Mexican we have. Um, in my family, there are a lot of beliefs because my mom and my dad they were born on a downtown, so they believe a lot of things. For example, when a baby is crying a lot, they say that you have to put on the bed and you have to draw like you have to draw a cross to and this drawer is going to do that the baby stop to cry. But is that a superstition or a belief that they have? Or for example, if you have a curly hair and then at the next day you start to lose your curly hair and your hairstyle look like a straight hair, they think that you had an evil eye, and for that you have to pray 3 credos and your hair will start to be curly again. But there are a lot of superstition. Just imagine asking for someone to pat the salt shaker, but not being able to receive in the hand. And well, or now cleaning an inconceivable baby with egg rubbed down. Yes, I'm a superstition. I grew up doing some crazy thing, but to me they weren't too crazy. There are many superstitions in my family that believe that there are among our Mexican traditions. For example, the other superstition that we have, for example, the evil eye. But another thing that I want to tell you that it wasn't. Well, I used to think that were like a crazy thing, but it wasn't until I was in my teens, and even after I start to analyze. I say, well, there are things that have to happen because you can avoid some things that will happen. Even if you are wearing a trebol, or I don't know, there are things that they have to pass in their life because you have to learn a lot of kind of you have to learn a lot of things on the life. But I'm going to talk about this. For example, the FLA that being admitted at no touched can leave them with the desire to haunt them. This is known as the FLA or mal de ojo. The baby becomes sick with a fever and cries unable to be consoled. And to cure a ritual with a raw egg is performed on the baby. The egg is then disappointed in a glass of the water to expose the evil. It's like I don't know, my grandmother used to do that with me when I start to cry a lot, or I don't know, when I was angry or something like that. I remember that they start to cry with the egg, and at the end they told me, well, I remember I saw there's the glass with the water, but first you have to pray to the water, and then you you deposit on the glass of the water to expose the evil. And I remember that when you see a lot of with a lot of like a lot of lines transparent of the clara, they say that were the people that they want the Jew star to feel sad or something like that. The order is pat the salt or not. Asking to have the salt passed to you in hand is asking for another's bad luck. In Spanish, la mal sal means the bad salt, or use it as slang for bad luck. Instead, belief of the superstition must ask for the salt to be placed down before they can take position. And like this, I think that I don't have a salt near of me. For example, hey, could you please bring me the salt? Of course, you can take it right there. But you cannot do this because you're going to share your bad luck with the other person. That's a superstition that actually I still practice because my tita used to tell me ponte trucha because you cannot pass the salt hand by hand. And the other is don't leave your purse on the floor. Well, that's I think that is the most important. Like I told you in the beginning of our program, I'm a very superstitious person. I never put my purse on the floor or ground is in because it's a bad look. Instead of as you giving your money away, it is best to keep the purse near you and guard it. Please never put your purse on the floor because the money could run and can run. But I think that is without exaggerating, it's better prevenir. It's very prevent. And the other thing, and this other superstition that I'm going to talk about, I think that is the most important for me. Really, when don't sweep the singles feet. When my mom is fed or is mapping, I'm avoid to pass right where she is mapping or sweeping because is it say that sweeping a single non-married person's feet is giving bad look. The bad look is bad relationship or never being married. In other words, you are sweeping and luck of marry away. So it's important. I'm 20 and I really want to get married one day. Buzzing ear. A buzzing or ringing ear is said to mean that someone is talking about you. Someone believes the right ear means good and the left is bad luck. If your left ear is buzzing, then you are to beat your tongue in hopes of person beating their tongue as punishment for talking bad about you. This is not important a lot because the people will start talking, so no problem. I think that the most important superstition is don't sweep the singles feet and don't leave your purse on the floor. That's all, and the salt. I think that they are the most important. The buzzing here, I don't put too much attention for that superstition. Share your nightmares. Having a nightmare must be shared, especially when involves people you know. Sharing the nightmare is said to break any chances of the nightmare from happening in real life. The nightmare must be spoken out loud and not just shared. Well, this is important. You can do it, but it's optional. But this is the seven superstition that I think that are very important. What else? Let me tell you. Oh, this is a good superstition. Don't scar your palm. Never scar an itchy palm. The significance of any itchy palm is sign of money coming away. Scratching only drives that wealth away. You are to instead place money, either coins or dollar bills in the palm, squeeze it until the urge to crash fades. Remember, never scratch your palm because you are going to receive money. So it's important. And what else? A pregnant woman must not cut or dye hair. Important. A pregnant woman is not to dye her hair. It is said that by doing so will be like cutting the umbilical cord or causing harm to her unborn child. It's another superstition, but I think that when you are pregnant, that's the last thing that you think your hair. That is important too, but it's optional, and this is our the superstition that I really pay a lot of attention because, well, everybody wants money, everybody wants good look, and uh, like a woman, I really want to get married, and I don't want that my money go running when I put my purse on the floor. So this is all for this night. Thank you for watching my video and my program. My name is Blanca Cardenas, and I wish you have a beautiful day. Thank you. Bye bye.